How to get A's in all of your classes. First, find a study buddy. They can quiz you and they will keep you accountable. Send this to your bestie to try this. My second tip is to start listening to your schoolwork by using Speechify. It reads anything out loud for free, and it has allowed me to study faster and save hours of my time. You can also use this to study while doing chores and tasks. You can add their extension in their app for free.
How to get 90% in every single exam. Flashcards. These got me 9s and A stars at GCSE and A-level. You test yourself with questions on the front and answers on the back, and you can download over 5,000 flashcards from the link in my bio.
Do these things every morning to improve your grades. Wake up early. Don't check social media first thing in the morning. Eat a healthy breakfast. Stay hydrated. Work out or just take a walk. Review your notes from class. Follow me to see more study tips.
Here are 5 essential study tips that you were probably never taught. Number 1, blurting. Rather than just passively rereading your textbook, highlighting your notes, which is amazing and easy and fun, which is why we all do it. You need to use revision techniques which use something called active recall. Active recall is hard. It is taking knowledge out of your brain instead of just rereading stuff. To do some blurting, I'm going to choose something to remember. Let's do chapter 1 biology. I'm going to test myself on it. And I'm going to write down every single thing that I can remember from that chapter from memory. And I can use a few prompt words if I want from the chapter, but I'm just going to go ahead and write. There we go. Then you just get a highlighter and you compare it to your notes or your textbook, and straight away you know what you don't know. It's such an efficient use of time. You now know what you need to work on more. I dare you to go try it for something you're trying to learn. My book with all my top study tips is coming out on the 5th of August. Follow for study tip part 2.
A lot of the time, reading and highlighting in a book is actually not the way to go. Studies have shown that in most cases, it doesn't really help with understanding and it doesn't help you link knowledge and key concepts together. Instead, try this. For every page or even paragraph that you read, write down everything you remember on a piece of paper. This is active recall and it really helps with long-term memorization. Plus, it's a really good indicator for whether or not you're actually paying attention when you're reading. And a little add-on tip. For even better memorization, read through the paragraph or the page one more time and then fill in on the piece of paper what you didn't remember in another color. And as always, happy studying!
Study methods you should try out. Part 1.
Many of you use the passive study method where you reread your assignments and your notes.
This method doesn't work for everyone. It doesn't work for me. Instead, try out this active study method.
Write out your notes as questions. Then provide the answer to that question. Then when you go back to study for your final exam, you ask those questions and you actively recall the information that you learned. Let me know if it works.
Exam tips. Number 1, get enough sleep the day before. That's going to help with both memory and concentration. Number 2, eat a healthy breakfast in the morning and drink plenty of water. Number 3, get up early enough so you have time in the morning so you can avoid stress and get to school on time. Number 4, do your best to have a positive attitude. Number 5, read all the directions and answer choices carefully before picking an answer. Number 6, cross out and eliminate all the answer choices you know are incorrect. 7, don't get stuck on challenging questions. Skip it, move on, and then return to them when you're done with the test. This is going to help reduce frustration and help you pace yourself. Number 8, do a quick and quiet brain break if you feel yourself losing focus. This can be anything from rubbing your temples, stretching your fingers, or taking a few deep breaths. Number 9, always review and check your work after you've answered all the questions. And number 10, remember that one bad result is not the end of the world.
This little study secret is going to save you so much time. Start by ranking your subjects from hardest to easiest, starting with the hardest. Download the free Speechify app and use the scan text feature to scan in your notes. Then listen to them rather than reading.
What if I told you up until now you've been reading textbooks the wrong way? To read faster and to better understand the text, go backwards. Start by looking at the conclusion of the chapter, look at all of the headings, and only then read the introduction. As you read, highlight, underline, take notes, and ask yourself questions. And at the end of every 10 pages or so, pause to see if you can summarize what you have just read.
The next time you write a research Thanks.